what we have here is I put a bungee cord on the back of the door to make it a self-closing door. You can do this in the firehouse. What I do with that is I use the bungee to show the spreads of the tool to firefighters who are new at the job and don't know exactly what this tool can do. What we're going to do now is we're going to show how you gap an opening door with a metal jamb. Remember, it's the jamb that you're looking for. The door could be wood, the door could be metal. It doesn't matter. It's the jamb we're looking at. Okay? Since you have a metal stop on the jamb, you're going to use that to your advantage. You're going to try and get the tool to this point and gap down. Okay? Sometimes when you're with another person, he can tap you in with the axe. Okay, to that point. Sometimes there is a lot of play and you can get it in yourself with your hand. If the door is really tight and it's hard to get the adze to bite, you're banging away, you're getting bone bruised. Listen, every door has a little play at the bottom. Push it in at the bottom and work behind the stop all the way up until you're where you want to be. 6 inches above or below the lock and gap the lock then. Okay? There is another way to do it too. It's a little faster than that. Nobody's showing up for me. Nobody's here to hit me in. Okay? I turn around at that point. I see where I want to put my adze, and it's not 1/4 inch steel. It would be the softer door, a regular door. I can, at that point, hit with my fork hard on that soft part of the door, make a dimple, and get my adze in. Okay? Once I get my adze in, I crush down. Okay? It puts a hurting on the locks, if not popping them. Usually your doorknob lock, which has a small throw, is out of the keeper now. And your deadbolt here is bent and ready to go. If no other lock is holding, you're going to want to shoulder the door at that point. There is a better move to make. Okay? The door would collapse back a little bit, but stay about there on it. I would put the point either in the hole of the keeper that's vacated, lock this on to your jamb, to your stop. You can push inward, you can put it in the hole of the keeper and push downward, or you can just slide this up, hold it onto the stop, put this adze right on the deadbolt, and push down, and get the spread you need. Sometimes that's all it needs, because at that point it's a kick-in door. All right? Now, you can also clear this way. You can lock them both on and push towards the door. I want to show you too with the spreads, using this bungee. The bevel side, you always prefer, especially after you gap the door, you have a nice space to work with. The bevel side of the tool to the door gives you the most spread. Somebody would hit for you, bury it into here, where the crotch is even with the inside part of the stop. All right? Once you have that, go to the door. Tool locks onto the back of the jamb very nicely. You go to the door full, and you're getting a full 2 fingers worth of spread. 90% of the time, the door goes right here. Okay? If you got another lock holding up top, you're gonna have to attack that after. We'll show you different spreads and how to get to those points. All right? You can also increase the spread. All right? By drawing back and having your can man throw the hitting side of the axe in. He keeps an open hand here, his head down. I bite on it and I go to the door. Look at that size of that spread now. Nothing's holding you here. If anything's holding you up here, you can hold this purchase and go after it. That's another, we'll do that, we'll be doing that later. Now, when you go bevel to jamb, there's less chance of burying into the jamb. Also, when you get to that point where crotch to stop, and you go to the door, okay, I lose 4 inches coming to the door. I don't have a lot of spread here. Before I had 2 full fingers. I got like a pinky's worth of spread here, all right? Also, the bevel's not made to spread with this side the way it is, okay? And if I wanted to increase the spread by putting the axe in, there's also a problem. Come here, Danny. All right, Danny. When I go to the door with the axe this way, a lot of times, the way the curve is, it pulls you right out of the door. So in order to use this method of getting added spread, you have to have the bevel to the door for that, to put the axe in to get added spread. Okay?